TCI Realty, Charleston area's real estate connection, commercial, land and farm, and residential real estate. Experienced realtors with an up-to-date website at tcirealty.net. TCI Realty supports the students of WEIU Newswatch.
The Charleston House proudly supports Newswatch. Now welcoming guests on Charleston's historic 6th Street, the Charleston House Bed and Breakfast Inn offers refined accommodations in a beautifully restored bed and breakfast. For booking information, visit craigcollection.com or call the number on screen.
Thanks for joining us on tonight's edition of Newswatch. I'm Pierce Lehman, and topping the news at this hour, Illinois State University announces they've reached a tentative agreement with striking workers on the school's campus. This comes after a 4-week strike and frustrations at the lack of negotiations between the union and administrators. Capital News Illinois reports students have dealt with dirty bathrooms, garbage piling up, and limited dining options. The strike also escalated into a lawsuit after the union alleged the university was hiring non-unionized workers as replacements. Eastern Illinois University's athletic director is leaving for a new position at the University of Illinois. Tom Michael has announced he will serve as the University of Illinois' Deputy Director of Athletics. This comes after Michael spent 12 years in Charleston and described it as a, quote, great situation. Michael played 4 years of basketball at Illinois and spent 18 years in different roles with their athletic department. Authorities are sharing details about the death of a woman at an Effingham truck stop, including their efforts to honor her final wishes. First responders were called to the Petro truck stop Friday evening on reports of an unresponsive woman. They learned the woman, 68-year-old Bonnie Blue, had been on hospice and was taken by family cross-country to her sister's home in Texas. Effingham County Coroner says Mrs. Blue had told family she wanted her body donated to science, and SIU School of Medicine accepted the donation and transported Mrs. Blue's body Monday morning. Vaccination rates for Illinois kids are holding steady compared to last year. Data from the Illinois Department of Public Health shows 10 of the 11 required childhood vaccines increased in the rates this year from the 2024-25 school year. The meningococcal vaccine is the only one below the state's 95% target, sitting at 94.39%. Well, it's been a cool and rainy day. Let's now go to local forecaster Ben Whitney with the final check of the Skywatch forecast.
Good evening, Pierce. Definitely rainy here, especially in Charleston. Over an inch of rain has fallen in town over the past 24 hours. Most other communities have seen a fairly decent amount of rain, just short of 3/4 of an inch in Terre Haute. Champaign and Taylorville have seen rainfall, though their stations are not reporting at this time, though those totals are likely around the ones sort of around those areas, probably around 1/4 of an inch in Champaign. High temperatures today were in the mid-60s for us here in Charleston, though that daytime high took place right at midnight this morning, so those temperatures have been coming down throughout the entire daytime today. You can see that with our current conditions already at 47 degrees here in Charleston, still holding on to the 50s towards the northeast and southeast. Temperatures will only drop a few more degrees as those clouds linger overnight tonight. 43 for our low here in Charleston. The rain will finally start to push its way out after a very wet day today, though the clouds will not be so. We'll stay cloudy throughout majority of our daytime tomorrow. Winds will start to calm down and blow in from the north as the rest of that colder air settles over our area. 56 degrees for your high here in Charleston today. Those winds will pick up a little bit more throughout the daytime tomorrow, but only really coming in around 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the north, though those clouds will start to clear up as we get towards sunset tomorrow. And that'll allow those temperatures to start to rise a little bit as we'll get to see a little bit more of that sun and some warmer air starts to move back in. Futurecast right here, you can see the rest of that rain starting to push its way out. You may be able to catch a break in the clouds right around sunrise tomorrow, though we'll stay cloudy throughout the entirety of our daytime. Maybe a spare drop or two across the area, but nothing like what we saw today across east central Illinois. Those temperatures will start to be back on the rise towards the weekend, back near average for Saturday, though that'll be the only average day on our 7-day forecast. You can see those temperatures will drop off as we get into Sunday, and it'll be mild for most of the week, but it'll look like a sunny and warm day for Eastern Illinois University graduation. That was a look at your Skywatch forecast. Have a great night.